Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this series, I'm sharing my journey at Microverse as a Microverse student or Micronaut. For those of you who doesn't know what Microverse is, you can pause your screen and read. This video will be about week 4 or the 4th block of the first module at Microverse, which is about JavaScript and DOM manipulation. I'm gonna just share my experience so far and the content of this week. I want to start talking about my experience this week by mentioning that I had multiple blockers that really made this week stressful and challenging. And the first one is the knowledge on the topic. Okay, so in general, I have a sufficient knowledge about JavaScript that is enough to make me enroll in the program. But using JavaScript alongside HTML and CSS was a very new topic to me. So I suffered from low knowledge on topic, even with the fact that I read all the reading materials that we were given. Just the concept took some time to understand. The second blocker was about time management. So this week I really spent many hours outside the program time, which resulted in less sleeping hours. And less sleep means more stress and just more negative feelings in general. The fourth blocker was understanding the project requirements. I'm gonna talk about this in a second, but that was a very big issue. And finally, the imposter syndrome. So I thought I was really ready to join this program, but finally at week 4, the imposter syndrome just kicked in. For those of you who doesn't know what's the imposter syndrome, again, you can pause your screen and read. So how did I solve these blockers? Okay, so one thing helped me this week was the pre-reading. So before the week started, Monday, I took some time on Sunday to at least do the reading activities. So I started reading on Sunday, and in Monday I just directly started in the project, so I saved some time there. Second was networking and support from Microverse community. So I want to say so far I am on week 4, so I met with many people in the morning sessions, in the stand-up meetings, and I had 4 coding partners so far, and I also have the mentor, and above that the Slack channel where I can connect with literally anyone at Microverse. This network, this support structure was really helpful for me to pass this week. I want to say thank you to everyone whom I reached to and who gave me support. So thank you very much. And the last thing was just giving the hard work. In the morning sessions, we had 2 activities about giving and receiving feedback. So we will give each other feedback about anything. So for example, how professional is the workspace, the quality of the camera or the mic or whatever. And in the second activity was reflecting on that feedback. We also had 3 peer-to-peer code reviews. About the project time, as we can see, so this is the portfolio project that we are working on. This week we implemented 3 things. So the first thing, using the mobile menu. So when the user clicks the 3 dots or 3 lines, it should open the sections available on the website. And the remaining 2 activities or projects were in the works section, where we had to refactor this whole section. And this is actually where the point of understanding requirements was, since the project was on making this pop-up. So we click the C project and we can see the pop-up about the project itself. So that's what I started doing when I did this project. But the thing is, the requirement also was about refactoring this section. So we needed to delete all the HTML for this section and create this section again using JavaScript. I misunderstood the part where I needed to refactor all this section. Just be careful next week. The second project was on validation, where we needed to make sure that the email address is all in lowercase. So when a user will get in touch, the email address should be in lowercase, like this error should trigger. The last thing was about using the local storage, which is, for example, I added this information. Whenever I reload the page, all the information will be saved in the local storage of the user. So that's all for this week. As a conclusion, I want to say that despite the imposter syndrome I had this week, I read that it's absolutely normal. And actually, once you had the imposter syndrome, it means that you are out of your comfort zone and you are in a new territory. So once you overcome it, it means that you truly learned something new. I just tried to ignore it and focus on doing what I needed to do. And by the end of the week, I actually managed to finish all week tasks one day earlier. So I'm really proud of this week. The cherry on top was that I received an email from Microverse inviting me to be a mentor. My advice to students is that if you have time, please do some preparations before you start the week. And most importantly, don't hesitate or be shy to ask for help. If your current partners could not help you, try to reach anyone that you thought, okay, they have great experience, maybe from your past morning sessions or stand-up team or past coding partner. And don't forget, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of students at Microverse, and all of them are really nice people and they are willing to help. Post your questions in the student channel, in the full-time students, anywhere, you will get help. Finally, don't forget the like and subscribe and the notification bell. If you have any questions, add a comment. Connect with me on social media. Have a beautiful day and happy coding.